Good morning guys and welcome to the TWN Daily. U.S. to announce new security assistance package to Ukraine. The United States is preparing to announce a new security assistance package to Ukraine on Friday, which will include mostly ammunition for the systems in service with the armed forces of Ukraine. U.S. will have another round of assistance for Ukraine coming tomorrow, March 3rd. And it will include mostly ammunitions and munitions that the Ukrainians will need for the systems that they already have, like the HIMARS and the artillery, U.S. National Security Council Coordinator for Strategic Communications John Kirby said at a briefing on March 2nd. On the front lines, Russian forces are advancing within the eastern city of Bakhmut as fierce fighting continues, but the Ukrainian military says it is still holding its ground and not planning to withdraw. Unless the West intends to surrender to Russian bullying for the foreseeable future, the West must call Russia's bluffs and retaliate within the threshold set by reckless Russian foreign policy. Moving forward, Russia should de-escalate out of fear rather than because of a concession. For example, the West can respond to Russian aggression with military aid designed to enable the Ukrainian armed forces' offensive capabilities to strike into occupied territory and perhaps military targets in Russia akin to Ukraine's raid on an oil depot in Belgorod, Russia, on April 1, 2022. The West enabling Kyiv to accomplish offensive operations doesn't escalate the situation given how Putin escalated tensions with Ukraine into a full-scale war. The West should make clear to Putin that this war makes his state less safe the longer it goes on. After the performance of the Russian military and intelligence services in Ukraine, the West should think about what else in Russia's national security enterprise is dysfunctional when assessing future threats from the Kremlin. However, the past year has taught both the West, Russia, and Ukraine pivotal lessons in conflict. Though the Russian national security enterprise is dysfunctional and highly political, its leadership has learned from its mistakes a year ago. Russia's steady, albeit costly advance on Bakhmut has demonstrated that the Russians are no longer aiming for a swift and unrealistic victory. Instead, the Kremlin is hoping to outlast Ukraine and the West in material and manpower. To this end, the West needs to surge its production of weapon systems in order to enable Ukrainian warfighters to seize land while maintaining front lines under intense pressure. The stockpile phase of the russo-Ukrainian war has ended and it is clear that the conflict is now attrition-based. Ukraine and the West's strategy must adapt as necessary. The West should inflict a strategic defeat on Russia that echoes throughout the Russian decision-making apparatus. Please subscribe for more. Check out our other videos for more geopolitical informations. See you in the next one.